Okay, Darin here again. Okay, I've just started playing this game, The Writer Will Do Something. It's just hilarious. It's my second time through. It's all text. It's lots of fun. You're the lead writer on this game, Shattergate, and it's the third instalment. And the reviews have come back, and it's a terrible game. But somehow you're the lead writer, and something's gone wrong really badly. But you never finished game one, and you never even started game two, and yet you wrote game three. So this is bizarre, and it's quite fun to have a play of this. So the whole team is there. You're there with Mike, Josh, Troy, Sean, Erica, and at this meeting. Here's Josh, he's the lead guy, creative director. Everyone knows why we're here. His eyes are red, shirt hasn't been ironed probably in weeks. Everyone's been there over the weekend. Everyone's putting in the hours, just like some US startup. It's just incredible. Alright, Josh is having problems at home because he's missed his son's birthday. The consultants didn't like the game. We've got to fix this. And you have to go first. Everyone swivels around to look at you. There are a few ways you could answer Josh. Play it safe, go for conciliatory approach, be brave and say what's on your mind. I'm going to go be the brave one this time round. Consultants, I think can't figure out what kind of game we're making because we don't know what kind of game we're making. I've been here for 14 months and I still don't know whether we're making a cinematic game or an emergent combat-driven game, which impacts me in a million ways. Is our player character someone the player is supposed to inhabit or someone he's supposed to portray? There's a huge difference story-wise. Josh puts up his hands on the surface of the conference table so to steady himself. It's both. Now he's angry and he's turning away and doing his best not to allow us angry. You know what? Every goddamn month you and I have the same conversation. I always tell you the same thing. We're giving players the freedom to choose how to approach our world, and it's kind of your job, our job, to put characters in situations that will around to the experience that they'll get. This is really good because if I ever got into game writing proper, this is the sort of thing you'd be coming up against. It's got a real feel to it. It's real life. Troy possibly coming to your aid when I get back from always go back to the hydra seeds. But it doesn't feel painless. Okay, looks like he might actually cry. We do know what kind of game we're making. By and large, make the game our work, but it doesn't get across how to communicate our intentions better. That's why we're here. Sean says they do something really clever with Dark Souls. Oh, you can't mention Dark Souls, even though everyone's a fan of Dark Souls, because the boss hates Dark Souls. The GM despises it. You cannot say Dark Souls or you'll lose your job. Okay. Yeah, I like the way it just sort of, you click on it and then it brings up another bit of text too, that just so it's not flicking from page to page. It's quiet. Speaking of G, pretty sure everyone's thinking about Dark Souls. Sounds to me like we've got a writing problem on our hand. He grabs his blue marker and starts things. Yeah, writing, gotta be my problem then. Let's walk through into the intro level step by step. Maybe we can retool. Environment is content complete. Just making sure you know that's Erica covering her ass. I know, this is important. First 90 seconds of a game. We've lost into gears or Minecraft. Gosh. Okay, here's the opening layout. Bam, you drop right in the action. Front load another crop into a game. Okay, here's a choice. You tell the truth, you remind Josh the big Gary openings that was something here. And Drew asks you to write, you tell the truth and admit the opening cinematic is not your best start. You tell the truth and bring up the fact that the cold open was tried, implemented and ultimately rejected as too abrupt after several play tests. ask you, do you think that what we have is a strong open? It's garbage. I haven't been crazy about any of the scripts. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. Well, there's Erica sticking the knife out. Gosh. Hollywood, they have a whole group of story specialists hammer the beats together in the room. We never did that. No, you never did. The story was just what you and Josh cooked up behind our backs. It's not fair, Josh says. I don't care if it's fair, it's true. Not going to be anywhere if we do point fingers. Okay, race one. I've got two options. Stick to our guns, do a new voiceover, or go back to the cold open. Don't really care what you guys choose, but whatever we do, we have to make a decision right here, right now, and really stick to it. Don't want to hear yes, I agree now, and then know that you're talking shit after the decision. Guess what? After a day, the ship has sailed. Troy smashing the surface of his finger-killing ants. He turns to you another end. Since you're the one that has to write it, what do you think? Mine is a broke, glittery cascade of thoughts, unable you're not able to isolate or hold anything in your head. Making a decision right now has too many implications. It will determine the tone of the rest of the game. It will determine the rest of your day, week, month, parts if you want to ask the room, blah, 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 blah. Oh, now here we go. Let's go for the cold open, cinematic open. I don't know, because it's actually a choice asked you, I really don't know. Oh, it just went, I didn't get to choose. That did that to me the last time too. Looks like you haven't got a choice. Okay, alright. I think I've played for about 4 minutes there, so let's go on to the questions. Now, if I can get this open. What narrative experience was the game trying to achieve? Well, I think the name says it all. The writer will do something. He's got to pluck something out of the ether. I think the narrative experience is about the joys of being a game writer in that environment, having to deal with all of this. I mean, he's got an utter lack of commitment to the project, and yet this is the third instalment, and he hasn't even played the second instalment, let alone finished the first. So how he wrote it, I have no idea. Anyway, did it do a good job of achieving the narrative experience? Yeah, it did. You're really thrown into the whole meeting of all the different departments, the producers, designers, art, creative director. You've got all of those managers sort of all going, where's the problem, what can we do to fix it? Everyone's committed to this role, so it does do a good job of showing that experience. Why is that narrative experience a valuable one? I think for me it shows that you can make a game out of any experience, as long as you make it engaging. This one, I didn't like the fact that I couldn't choose, and I didn't like the fact that there was a lot of narrative where there wasn't a bit branching. It was just follow and read. I think a few more things would have made it more fun, but it was a good experience because you'd give you a little bit of text, and then you'd read that, and then it would give you a little bit more, read that, give you a little bit more, so before it flicked on to the next page. So it was quite, as you were seeing, I was clicking through quite quickly, so it did keep you engaged. When did I look in and when did I lean away? Sorry, when did I look away and when did I lean in? I haven't looked away because I think I leaned in because it's a game right from the beginning, because it really sets it up. The stakes are high. How are you going to get out of this? How are you going to fix this? And it's interesting as you go through the game, the different options that come up. And I've only played it a couple of times. This is my second time, and it's like, wow. I think I could play this quite a few times until I came up with what to get a satisfactory end, because a lot of the endings were you just giving up and quitting your job. And I think that's just, I think the longer you hang in there, the stakes are raised and you get more tension going. So, to me, not a quitter. I was leaning in for most of it. Anyway, that's my review of The Writer Will Do Something.